Hi guys, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Now today I just want to talk about one of the things in fasting that we call non-scale victories, and these are just things that you, besides you losing weight, you realize that, oh my god, look at this. So like the first thing I want to get into is like look at the skin. Like this is, I don't know anything about makeup, so but look at the skin. Like the sun is coming in, and like my skin looks so much better. Besides maybe like one or two like bumps that I will get like a week before my period, and that just goes away quicker than anything. The skin, mwah. I don't know. I really think that it's a combination of the fasting and the water and then the eating of the nice greens. But I believe that in my cells, they're rejuvenating, they're replenishing themselves, and it's coming out that way where you can see it on my skin. I can see it on my entire body. I used to have like my neck, it used to be like super dark, and that's clearing up. I love that. Now there's also something like how I sleep. So my sleep has gotten so much more better. I used to snore. I don't snore anymore. And when I sleep, I am so rested. Like I wake up energized, and the sleep is amazing. I never expected my sleeping to be like that. I used to sleep like 4-5 hours and I'm like, oh, I'm good. Now I realize that I was lying to myself, because this 8-hour sleep, like sleep, ooh, my body is like loving that. So better sleep, that's one of the non-scale victory that I did not see that one. I did not see it coming. Now, this might be a little TMI, but my poops are awesome. Like I wake up in the morning and it's like easy peasy. Now one thing that I do notice is so right now, as I told you guys, it's pear avocado season, and I'm having a lot of pear with my meals, so I don't eat as much of my overnight oats mix. But I notice if I don't have my oats, then it does impact my poop. So I ensure that on my feast days, that I do have my overnight oats. Sometimes I have the entire thing, sometimes I just have half, but I ensure that I have it because that helps. But let me tell you, like, try it. It's amazing, and it's very important to have a good poop. Like I know, but I researched this. Listen, I research everything. It is super important for your health to have good poop. So fasting, oh yeah. Also, one of the things that I noticed is that I have more energy. I have more energy throughout the day. I have more energy when I'm fasting. I just have so much more energy. I can get so much more done. And one of the things that I like is I can make it through my shift without feeling, that 3 p.m. like, oh my God, I need coffee to get me to the end of my shift. I don't feel that. I don't feel that. I just go through my day and I'm good, and I love that. That is really good, because I remember how I used to feel before fasting. It's like I'm just trying to make it through my shift, and with this more energy that I'm having, it's just really nice to experience that feeling. So that's one of the nice things. I feel better. I think it's a combination. I feel better, and I think it's a combination of, one, the change in your mindset that also happens, and also the fact that you are noticing the changes in your body. And that's also one of the things that I never expected with fasting, because you're going into this and you're thinking, oh, I'm not going to be eating. You are literally just thinking about the negative part, the part that's going to be hard, and then you don't remember to think about the nice part about it. So I really like that. And also, I've noticed that my preference in food has completely changed. Now, let me just give you a little backstory of how I used to be for a really long time. I know what I'm going to have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and my 2 snacks the day before. I used to, I meal prep breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I am eating all of this food. I was never, ever giving my body a break to process all of this food. And what I also notice is, when I want to eat, my body sometimes does this thing where it tells me what it wants. Now, I do not like tuna, but I am craving tuna. I'm craving sardines. I'm craving fish. And I also researched that. I'm like, why am I craving these things? I crave them more when it's closer to when I'm supposed to have my period. I didn't know that. See, now I'm learning about my body. I'm learning that, okay, when you are, as a woman, you sometimes may crave stuff like this close to your period. But also, I realized that I don't even walk down the snack aisle anymore. If I am fasting and the option is like on what I would consider like an unhealthy option, or I should just wait until I get home, I wait until I get home. Usually it's like, I'm hungry, I just gotta eat or I'm gonna die. But because you know that, one, nothing is going to happen, and two, oh, this is a better option for me, you realize a shift in your brain where you're like making better choices. That's why I always say, if you're going to start fasting, don't fast and diet. Don't fast and do any diet at all. Your body is going to let you know what it wants. If you listen, it will tell you. I promise you. Because what's going to happen is that your mindset is going to shift to, okay, I am only eating in this small period of time. Is it worth it to have this thing over this thing? And you're going to notice that that's how you're going to start thinking about it. It's not going to be like, oh, I can't have this, or oh, it's going to be like, I'm only eating I'm only having 2 meals for the day. Do I want one of my meals to be something crappy? Then you're going to be like, you know what? I can do without that. And that's how the fasting helps and just change how you perceive food. And that's also where the entire change to how you eat is going to come in. But you have to slowly implement stuff. With these non-scale victories, it also helps because, remember, not all the time when you're fasting, the weight is going to start falling off. So besides the fact that, oh, the weight is coming off, you also have the added bonus of your skin clearing up, stuff like that. So you have to remember that, again, the health plan with a side effect of weight loss, you're gonna have to realize it's gonna impact your entire being. And you also have to be open to trying new stuff, pushing yourself. I just list some of these non-scale victories just so that you can see some of the things that are happening and some of the things that you have to look forward to when you start this fasting journey. Now, that's it for me today. If you are fasting, have a wonderful fast. If you're feeling overwhelmed, go ahead and journal a little bit. I promise it does help. If you're feasting, enjoy all of the feasting and be good to yourself and eat something that you love. And I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.